Welcome everybody to a look at a recent box set release from Eureka as part of their Masters of Cinema series, and it is the Zen and Sword box set, the Miyamoto Musashi Saga at Toei. So this is 5 films in this box set across 3 discs. Not familiar with this series at all before Eureka announced this release, so yeah, really looking forward to getting into it, because, especially since I have been a big fan of other samurai films or samurai series. You like kind of the samurai trilogy from the 50s, the Zatuchi series, which had 25 films in total. So, yeah, really looking forward to getting into this box set. And yeah, I really like this box artwork that we've got going on as well. Much better than the box that they brought out last year, Fury Swords and Fantastic Warriors, which was quite a thin and cheap looking box. And despite costing the same as this, yeah, this has a much better box with better artwork as well. And there's the side. So yeah, we also get a booklet with this release as well, which is nice and thick. Again, really nice artwork on the front and reverse. So yeah, this is number 340 to 344 in the Masters of Cinema series, and yeah, I am pretty sure this box set will do well because these films seem to be well revered and well liked. So yeah, inside the booklet we got film credits for each of the films. Then we've got Two Paths to the Way, Miyamoto Musashi on screen in post-war Japan by Joe Hickenbottom. Then we've got Heart versus Head, opposing star personas in Miyamoto Musashi by Jennifer Coates. Then we've got The Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi. Then we've got The Way of Walking Alone by Miyamoto Musashi. Posters, glossary, viewing notes, and credits as well. So, yeah, it's interesting that they have the write ups, well, the words of Miyamoto Musashi before during his time. Not sure when these are particularly set, but yeah, 1640s. There's a portrait from 1640s, should I say, of him there. So it was a real life person from back in the 17th century. So yeah, pretty damn cool overall, to be honest. That they've been able to bring together that kind of artwork and his words from the period as well. So yeah, there's even a few paintings in here as well. There's one here from that says Miyamoto Musashi spars with his former master Shikara Bakuden, done by Utagawa Kuniyoshi from between 1845 and 1846. So this book generally feels like a kind of a history lesson, to be honest, which is really cool. And then we've got another one here. So Musashi suspended over a chasm strikes at an enormous bat. Also done by Utagawa Kuniyoshi. That's from 1852. I really like these paintings in full form, to be honest, especially that one. As being a fan of creature features and such. Not sure whether or not we actually see a bat being fought in these films or not, but if so, that was something to look forward to. So yeah, like I said, there's 5 films across 3 discs. So we have the first one. So all of these are produced between 1961 and 1965. All 5 of them directed by Tomu Uchida, who I've seen a couple of films from before. I think the favourite of which was A Fugitive from the Past, which was also from 1965. And they're all in the 235:1 original aspect ratios, and they've been given new 4K restorations by Toei 1080p HD presentations. So yeah, so the first film is Miyamoto Musashi. Then the second film is Showdown at Hanazaka Heights. Then we have Birth of the Two Sword Style, Duel at Ichijyo-Ji Temple, and then Duel at Ganaru Island. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing these. So the first disc has the first 2 films. Then the second disc, and that's the sleeve cover as well, by the way. No original posters on these sleeve covers, by the way. Um, and then that's the second case. So we have 2 cases, 3 discs across both of them. And then we have the third and fourth films on the second disc. And then the fifth and final film the third and final disc. So yeah, both looking really rather interesting in terms of their artworks as well. So yeah, really nicely done overall this release, but obviously it does come down to how the films are going to be, which is the main thing. You do get a slipcover to go over the box when you initially buy it, so slides in as so. So yeah, that's how you'll see it, and then obviously you'll get it out. And on the reverse is basically all of the stuff that is also on the sleeve covers of the Blu-ray discs themselves. So yeah, really looking forward to this because, like I said, I have been a fan of other series of Japanese samurai films before, um, and yeah, hadn't heard of it beforehand, to be honest. Surprisingly, not sure if there's anyone in this that has seen in many films before, but apparently Kinosuke Nakamura is plays Miyamoto Musashi, and yeah, I'm not seeing. Oh, Ken Takakura is in this as well. I've seen him in several films before. So yeah, it's going to be hopefully a really good series to go through. Because like I said, I've seen a couple of films from the director before. Fugitive from the Past, for instance, being one of my all-time favourite films, especially from Japan. And it looks like there's at least a couple of cast members there to enjoy as well. So yeah, looking like a really good box set. So each of these films will get an individual review of their own. And yeah, I will go through any extras that are on each disc as well. So yeah, or at least what is relevant to the film that I'm reviewing at the time. But nonetheless, thank you for watching. If you have bought this box set, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it as well in terms of the physical presentation as well as the films themselves, because I will be diving into these quite quickly. And they're all reasonably lengthed as well. They're all between 103 and 127 minutes, so none of them are particularly overly long. For instance, A Fugitive from the Past from the same director, I think that was like well over 2 hours, 2.5 hours, near 3 hours or something like that. So yeah, these seem a bit more palatable in terms of length, but also in terms of genre as well, as Fugitive from the Past is quite a thematically weighty drama, whereas this is obviously more action orientated, and I generally lean towards more action orientated films than non-action orientated films. So yeah, really looking forward to this. So yeah, hopefully each five of the five films will be well worth the watch. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.